Hello everyone, my name is Francisco and I'm here in behalf of group number 5. So we were asked to think about the impact that big data would have in agriculture in a 10-year time. And it's pretty easy to understand that nowadays we already have some sensors monitoring the farms, some humidity sensors, some temperature sensors, and some other a little bit fancier. And it's also easy to assume that in 10 years' time, we'll have many more sensors and more sophisticated sensors. So what profit do we get from them? So basically, we get data from them, a huge amount of data that you can use to improve your farming techniques. But in 10 years' time, even though with all the technological evolution that will allow us to have even more data than we do now from farms, we wanted to go even further. And just to make it clear, let's have a look at a reality situation between two farmers in 10 years' time.
Hey Bernard!
Hello Dominic! How's your farming going?
Seriously speaking, at the moment, farming is not good. I tried to improve my farming system, I bought some sensors, but I can't use them. I just thought I think it was a waste of money.
So why? What's the problem?
You know, I think it's nothing new, it's nothing innovative. It's just all about local data. And yes, I still have the impression earning my money is the best way with traditional farming.
So what? I can tell you, I can make use of this data and I can use the technology.
Really? How do you do that?
So recently I heard something about big data and farming.
Big data? That sounds expensive. Do I have to spend even more money on it?
Yeah, that's the nice thing. It's completely free. So it's based on a give and take principle. You give the organization some data and from the whole network you get back some additional data. And the nice thing is, in addition, you can use your existing technology you bought recently, like the sensors and so on. You just have to connect it to a network and it's working.
Wow, really nice. Go on.
Yeah, just imagine a giant data pool. A lot of data from all over the world, from different farms, is collected. This data is analyzed by professional experts. They are creating different statistics and also professional advices for you how to improve your farming.
Wow, that sounds great. And even you mentioned it's for free. I will try it out. So you have maybe a person I can contact?
Yeah, one moment. Let me look. Yeah, here I have a business card. Just contact
really
him.
nice.
He will tell you more about it.
Cognesis. Yes, that sounds great. I will try it out. And yeah, the number is here, so I will phone it now. Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
As my partners already gave you a first look into our product, you already saw some details about that. And now I want to explain you how this will work in detail. As already has been pointed out, in 10 years we expect sensors to be used very widely in farms. For sure, there will be some classical ones as temperature sensors, but we also see the potential of more crazy stuff, like as something to monitor the eating habits of your animals or to see when your cows like to run into their electric fence. Then all the data collected is stored in a local database. That's a very important node in this whole system, as not only the data is stored here, but also the farmer itself has access to the data. Now it's up to the farmer to decide what information he wants to share with others and what information he wants to keep for itself. In case that he wants to participate in our project, there are some mandatory parameters everyone has to share. That is first his location, where he lives, where his farm is, and for sure also the weather data. And then what crops he produces and what kind of animals and how many he holds. At this point, we dive into the topic of big data. Please just forget about that picture. I'm very sorry. Well, now all the data collected from everywhere around the world is stored in a cloud. And, oh, my mistake, I mean for sure a digital cloud. For sure, we now have to accomplish that this processing and the storage of all the data is done in the right way. And we decided to use a university as a headquarter. As we are very generous, we want to make our product free for everyone, but if you feel also generous today, we are always very thankful for some donations. The main task of our headquarters is to evaluate, to verify, and then to process all the data collected. With the help of those results, we try to give answers to the following questions. When to plant your seeds, when, what kind of, and how much fertilizers you should use for different seeds. And also we try to give information about biologic threats like as fungi, but also about climatic dangers as storms, tornadoes. I already mentioned before that the farmer himself has to decide what information he wants to share. This has now an important impact on what information he can get from the headquarters. As for sure we have an give and get philosophy, so he has only access to those statistics and graphs of information he also wants to give away.
Thank you. So basically, the benefits that we see in this app is that you'll be able to have high efficiency in your farms, even higher efficiency, as you'll have all those data to compare and improve your techniques. Therefore, you'll also have a more sustainable way to manage your resources. And furthermore, you can really increase your crop quality by basing on those data. So just to briefly explain the idea, you have all the farmers interacting with each other through the cloud, where they share information to the cloud, and it's processed there, and it's given back to the farmers by the form of our charts and correlations in the app. And if you think even in a wider way, the farmer will improve his techniques. Therefore, he will improve his results, improving the data that he gives back to the cloud, improving all the system itself. So it's a kind of snowball system, increasing always and making it wider and better. Basically, we try to intelligently and smartly harvest knowledge. Basically, recognizes. Thank you all.